ever. He was like, oh, ta-ra, see you, thanks for watching. Then he went wrong show.
You thought you were confused about what day it was. Welcome to the COVID-19 episode of Tales from the Ohm. Now at 7 o'clock Thursday.
To put things right, I've completely cleared the whole system out of OBS and rebooted everything, reinstalled everything, and redone all the bumpers and all the screens and that lot, and I mixed up a bit. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it.
Point well played. Right. Well, as you can see, it's Sunday. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We've had far too much caffeine, and we can welcome our special guest.
We have got a special guest. He's down there. He's just down below us. He's below us.
Pods.
Mods and pods. Mods and pods and mods and pods. It's going to be your intro, I'm telling you.
That's it. I'm getting a saxophone and a G-string outfit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like the idea of the cheese. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, young man.
All that cheesy.
It's not the first time that's been said, is it?
No comment.
Oh, dear. So you all right, guys?
Aye, not too bad. Not too bad.
Marvellous. Come on. Stop trying to come across all cool, calm and collected.
I'm sorry.
Who was up early? Who was up early this morning? Who was excited?
Me.
Good lad. Oh, bless you. So
It's
this
like
is
Christmas all over again.
well, this is popping your cherry, so to speak, isn't it?
Oh yes.
Your first live show.
Hey,
We'll look after you, don't worry.
terrified. Please be nice. It's my first time.
Yeah.
Be gentle with me.
We've been
You've
very
already
gentle. Very gentle.
You've already been roasted before the camera switched on, so don't worry about it. Oh, bless.
So-
Hello, guys.
Steve, are you going to introduce him properly?
I am. The infamous brother of young Miss Jenny Sin. New want to start reviewer. Just another export from the fine city of Liverpool. What did Bo start?
Exactly.
What did You've got a long way to go before you match up with Phil and Grant, though, mate. I've got to tell you this. What can I say? So the reason we've got Kieran, he is or has been around the chat rooms for a number of months. Well, if not years. More years? Months? Months. I think he's tarted it in virtually every show on YouTube so far. But you have a secret longing, don't you, dear boy?
Aye, I do.
So, other than being an alcoholic, are you going to tell us what your secret is?
So, I've thought about reviewing purely for the fact that I used to work in a shop, in a big shop.
Yeah.
And then, let's say, complications happened, and that's caused me to not be able to work in the shop anymore. So, I guess I'm just after something else to help people out. I can't do the shop, so
So you're planning on doing reviews?
Yes.
That's the thing. So you're going to set up your own channel? You've already set your own channel up, haven't you?
Yeah. I've got it set up. I just need to put something up on there.
So what are you doing? You're sorting out your branding, that kind of thing?
Yeah. Yeah. Getting it to look all nice and pretty, and then.
Well, you're off to a fair start. Having, as I said, the inimitable Jenny as your sister doesn't hurt.
Oh yes.
The other one, we don't talk about the other one. No. No. Not unless we're holding Biscoffy. Hence the name for this week's show. Because I've got a feeling I'm going to need to buy a catering pack by the end of this. Tony's, the real Tony's, real Tony B. He's already learned the value of bribery when it comes to Key's other sister. Bless him. With McDonald's chicken McNuggets.
Chicken McNuggets.
It saves him. Oh, the only toe bro, sorry. No, you're still... No.
What's my
You have.
What?
He's frozen.
Is he frozen? No.
No, there we are. You're back. Your eyes are blinking and everything.
Yeah, he's moving. He's still there. We're doing all right.
Not anymore.
We're doing all right. Could say I've just been watching YouTube, and YouTube's... Oh, he's gone. Oh, he's back. Yeah, he's still there.
That's better. Don't scare us.
Yeah, don't scare us. Could say I know YouTube's been lagging a bit of late. Have you noticed that, Steve?
Yes, just slightly, especially with the chat. It's all right. I was just double checking to make sure it wasn't playing up.
So let's get this show on the road. Are you going to say hello to chat?
Yes, I will. We have. Swine. We have Hephaestus, who was a very early boy this morning.
He was, bless him. He was already, before we'd even started coming online ourselves.
Indeed. Mr. Evans, good afternoon. The only toe bro. Tony, how you doing, dude? We have... Flat Cap is in.
Fist bump up.
And in answer to your link to Mods and Pods channel, because there's no content on it at the minute, unfortunately, it's not coming up. So as soon as he gets a vid up, I'll stick it in the Tales from the Ohm Facebook group. One off. Next time it costs you 20 quid. We got Bill Richards. Good afternoon, Bill. We have Net Reality. Hiya.
Hiya.
Tiberius, good afternoon. Graham Spears, Ronster. Wave to Jackie, boys. Ooh. Oi, wave.
I did wave.
You did wave. You boy.
Rev. The only man that produces the vape porn that I watch. The Rev is with us. We've got, my goodness, Mr. Porter.
Mr.
How are you
Porter.
doing, sir?
Double fist bump.
Stevie. We got Mrs. Porter. Jules, darling. Hello. Paul and B. Hello, mate.
Hello.
We have Vaping Pasty. Hello. Stuart Ayrton. Good afternoon, dude. We've also Ben. How you doing, son? And I think
We've got
Jenny's
Gaily
with
Bobs.
us.
Gaily Bobs. Huggles.
Uggles Gaily. We have the ever wonderful Jenny's with us. Apparently Amber's in as well.
Hello.
I'm not sure under who. So Huggles, Amber. Late Night Vape Show. Mick, how you doing, dude? Mick missed the intros. No, you didn't. Trust me.
Trust me, you didn't know. I made a complete and utter hash of the intros.
Black Country, Stevie. Hello, mate. No Jasper, he's at home. Oh, bless.
Oh, Amber gives us a Uggles back. Uggles, Amber.
Oh, excellent. 901's only here for the hand of Jan.
you may be surprised for today's show.
Yes, I think you'll be in for a treat. Potato internet. No, it's not potato internet. Trust me.
No, we're doing all right so far. The health of the stream is excellent condition, so YouTube says.
And apparently, according to your sister Key, just to let you know, she's harassing you online as well. Tell Key he needs to redo that hi to Amber.
Hello, Amber.
Better.
Better.
A bit too much
Better.
dead space in front.
Yeah.
Move this out the way.
Stevie, Liz,
Amber.
Liz wants Huggles.
Liz.
Huggles!
Huggles! And Amber wants Huggles as well. Huggles! Dear Lord. Do we get to see Jan's elbow too? Don't push it, 901.
Yeah, you are pushing it.
There's only so much of Jan that a man can stand. You're safe with the hand and the wrist, but any further and you're entering dangerous territory.
Come back again and I will taunt you a second time. Timmy!
Oh, bless Timmy! Oh, that's better. Apparently she won't kill you now. And then, Liz. No, Liz doesn't just get Huggles. Liz gets Snuggles. I'm all for a bit of favoritism. Right. So, slightly different this week. As you can see, we've had a tweak of the splash screen music, which I thoroughly enjoyed.
Oh, yeah. I've been...
You've been a busy boy.
Yeah. I've even... from last week, I've even changed this screen, so... Yeah, I've been busy. Playing around, totting stuff up. Refreshing.
Yes.
Yes, refreshing.
Lick of paint.
Yeah, I really did like me TNG style form, so I've made it a bit more TNG.
Just slightly.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Looks well on a big screen, though.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've only got no near this screen.
Irish. How you doing, dude? Oh, bless. As Key's adopted sister, Jen demanded he gives Amber special Huggles. I'm not being greedy.
I think it's lovely. You should do extra Huggles. Nothing wrong with that.
More Huggles for everybody.
Oh, God, yeah. And let's face it, in this time that we're in, I think everybody needs a Huggle. People do.
Yeah.
Especially when we can't do it physically.
My life's been like that for years. This is nothing new. It's all in the mind.
All in the mind.
Oh, bless.
So then, Key, what you vaping on?
What am I vaping on? I've got the Drop Dead sat on top of the Topside Jewel. And I've got some of, where is it? Dark Stars, Curiously Cola. Very tasty, very nourish. Oh,
What flavour's that?
Curiously Cola.
Oh, yeah.
Has to be one of the best ones that I've found so far. I've got my
Guitar. Nice.
inside of that. I have got something fruity. I'm gonna say the Tropical Thunder. Again, Dark Star VPR.
Nice.
I've also got my very old Ground 4 with the drop sat on top of that. And I've got the Zolo Smooth. Again from Dark Star.
So what do you reckon?
Really started to come through.
What do you reckon to that?
Oh, that bottle's going to be gone end of next week. Oh, yes.
We've got a thing about Dark Star at the moment, haven't we?
Well, yeah, but I'll tell you what, Bruce Brothers aren't far behind.
Mm.
I'm going to give it another week before I give it a tester, but that Lincolnshire pudding's starting to smell mighty good. So anything else, King?
There is another little one somewhere. Ah, there is. I've got the Aegis boost with the RBA deck, and I'm running some of V-Juice Purple Rain inside of that.
Very nice.
Very nice.
A little bit of a mentally blast. Why not?
Yes, the day is always good with a mentally blast.
Yes.
Next you'll be having fish vape, won't you?
Oh yeah, salmon paste.
Yeah. Straight from a tin. Mackerel. Mackerel vape.
Smells like fish, tastes like chicken. Right. So, Mr. Crew, what are you sucking on?
What am I sucking on? I am on the Dead Rabbit V2 with the truck inside there. I've got usual homebrew lemon. I'm also on the clutch with the Zeus X. In that, I'm on Milktron from Douche Dimension, which is quite nice. Basically it's a strawberry milkshake, but it's got a little bit of a hidden nut in there.
Ooh.
You know how if you've ever had Mother's Milk, the original Mother's Milk, that had coconut in it. This one's got more of a hint of a hazelnut in the background there. It's only very slightly, but it is noticeable. So
Nice.
it's not bad. It's not. I wouldn't say it's absolutely amazing or anything like that, but it's a nice strawberry. I do like it. So I've got that in that. Lastly, but not leastly, I'm on the Vaporesso Target MP30. Little doobie on there, little starter kit type of thing. Actually, quite good the coils in this. I'm quite impressed. In that, I've got Morning Fire, which is me. Oh, what was it? I always forget. It's me cinnamon roll, basically. Cinnamon raisins. I do like that one.
Nice.
Considering it's a little thing like that, it's a corking little vape.
It's not bad cloudage. You're off a 30 watt max.
It's lovely. I've got it on max 30 watts, like. Well, it's a great little kit. I'm quite impressed with it. So, what you want, kiddo?
We'll kick off on the Vinci.
Da
In that-
Vinci. Da Vinci.
Vinci.
Hey,
In
you
that-
come here, you see my brother Vinci.
In that, I've got the Miss Cherry from Bruce Brothers.
Or is that a Doug? Which one's Doug?
Doug?
Yeah, you showed me a bottle with Doug on it. He
No,
says,
that's-
oh, look what I got given, and it said Doug on it.
Later, that's for later. Miss Cherry's the Cherry Tunes from Bruce Brothers. That is coming along a treat. Getting better every day. You can vape it after about 4 days, but I would definitely leave it a week.
You think it needs a little bit more steeping?
Just a little bit. It's just mellowed it out nicely. It's lovely now.
Do you know what? I love the design on that. Show the bottle. Show the bottle.
Unfortunately, I haven't got the bottle with me, dear boy. I have it decanted. But it's like a nightmare before Christmas.
You build him up.
I didn't know you were going to do that, you bugger.
You know, you build people up and you get them just let down. Okay, carry on.
Did you ask me before the show whether I had the bottle? No.
You've been doing it long enough now, haven't you? Not newbie, are you? Go on, what else you got? Come on.
Oh, the Aegis X. with the X on top.
Yeah,
And
we
in
didn't see that either. Come on, show the Aegis X. That's
There
it.
we are. And in that,
Oh,
we have
you've got that bottle. Oh, we didn't want to see that one.
in the original MVV with the Mad Dog on top.
Yes.
We have a bottle of Doug.
Yeah, that's all he showed me. Doug. There you go. Doug.
It is Doe Brothers, and it's the lemon donut. Very kindly sent to me by that young, sexy beast downstairs.
It's the only reason why you're on show, mate, because you sent him that.
That and the nudes of your sister were great, yeah.
So, explain, what is Doug Brothers then?
Doe Brothers, it's a very, very nice. Imagine you've got fresh donut dipped in a strong lemon glaze, and it's absolutely super.
Oh yeah, I'm imagining it.
I'm actually getting quite turned on by the way you're sort of doing that.
He dribbled.
I say, naughty.
I've got sugar all over my beard now.
You call it what you want, son. And that's me for this afternoon's plethora. Bless you.
Oh.
Dear God.
Oh, you know me and lemon. I can't help it. I love lemon.
It is. I don't normally do baked flavours, but I'm really enjoying this.
That's the only cakey flavour that I've been able to actually
Stevie, behave.
vape and sit with it.
I am behaving.
No, you,
what?
Stevie.
Oh, we might be able to top that one.
Yeah, he's just mentioned 0 milligram sperm smoothies. No, I like mine with a bit of Nick.
You call him what you want, son. At least he's vegan. I don't know. Well, speaking of sperm smoothies, can we have the bumper, please, Doc?
What, news bumper?
Yes, please.
News bumper.
Right, well, we're going to kick off with a little bit of vaping news. And I thought this one was worth mentioning. We've got 30th of May is World Vape Day, and it's been set up by the World Vapers Alliance that was founded by journalist and vapor Paul Meller. So his description of the reporter's old schoolroom was the cigarette hanging out the mouth really does chime. So he founded the World Vapers Alliance to give vaping a global voice. And apparently the idea of the day is to bring vapers around the world together to make sure they're heard. Big decisions around the future of vaping will be made in the coming years, both at global level, with the WHO considering regulating e-cigarettes like tobacco. I think we're looking more at the WHO trying to kill vaping.
Can I just put you on pause for a second? Have you seen them new posters that the WHO have been posting up with a girl?
Yeah, about 12.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But they're still talking about vaping as it's the same as smoking.
Yep.
It's absolutely disgusting, and I mean really disgusting. That is low.
Well, to use an image of a child that young, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, to use any child image, I mean, it is despicable. And it's a lesson they've learned from the Yanks, to be blunt.
I mean, that is directly straight out of It's Not Smoke.
It's you've got to wonder where the funding's coming from for all this.
Yeah. Sorry, carry on.
No, it's no problem. So the WHO are basically fighting to eradicate vaping from the world map. And the whole idea of the day is to sort of give a positive outlook for vaping and get some stories out there about the effects. They're going to be running a vape TV show on YouTube where normal viewer, if that's the right word, will be able to get involved. So the World Vapors Alliance amplifies the voice of passionate vapors around the world and empowers them to make a difference for their communities. Our alliance includes groups representing vapors or our partners, as well as individual vapors around the world. So it's about time we started getting more sort of global mouthpieces. So I'll be interested to see how this one goes. Riot Squad have joined the USA advocacy group, the VTA, and they are now a platinum member and part of the board of directors. Just thought I'd slip that one in. So good on you, Riot Squad, to be honest.
Yeah.
They've been doing more and more. California is looking at increasing, not only banning all flavor vape products except tobacco, but for the ones that remain, they want to actually increase the tax on them as well. So according to Jim McDonald over at the Vaping Post, this would mean $9 to the price of a 60ml bottle of 6 milligram e-liquid. It would add $18.75 to a 30 milliliter bottle of 25 milligram vape juice, $8.25 to 4-pack of Juul pods, and a whopping £2,500 to a litre bottle of 100 milligram DIY nicotine.
Jeeps. Before we go any further, I'm going to do this. Hope you don't mind. Just bear 1 second. I've got to show you these.
You're not going to share, are you?
I'm sharing on the screen. There you go. Look at that one. I'll just get that bigger. That's from The Who. That's the first one. Just thought I'd show you that one.
It is absolutely despicable.
Get another image. Bear with me a second and I'll show you the second one as well. Browse.
And I love the way they've got round them actually holding a device.
Just increase that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just that little outline and the photoshopped smoke ring.
Yeah.
But it's a smoke ring. That's not vape. If that was vape, there'd be a lot more.
The thing is, though, with that image that they're showing, that is a mod. They're not showing a cigarette, they're showing a mod. It's a cut-out outline of a mod.
But when you look at those rings...
Yeah, it's smoke.
That's smoke. That ain't vape.
I think it's absolutely disgusting.
And also, I'd like to see the scientific evidence for that statement. Children who use e-cigarettes are twice as likely to smoke cigarettes later in life, because it's been disproven so many times by reputable scientists using long-term studies. So, git. That's all I can say. Git.
What do you think to it, Key?
Stuff like that just makes me angry.
Yeah.
Like, it's disgusting and it just makes me angry.
But that is an instant link, yeah? Because all they're going to see is kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People that don't know about vaping aren't going to look at that and go, oh, that's smoke, that's not vape. Yeah. Right. I mean, what's chat think about that? I know we've got some comments up there. We've got that's so wrong. Dear Lord, it's getting frisky in chat again.
Yeah. But I think when we're doing things like that, I mean, it's just a pure and utter attack on harm reduction. And that's what these products are. They are harm reduction.
But they don't see it as harm reduction, do they? They concentrate on the word nicotine. Yeah? And that's it. And it's such a small-minded view. because we're down to the quit or die, aren't we?
Yeah, that's it.
That's the mentality that the WHO is playing on. The fact it's safer. We're not saying it's safe.
No, it's just safer. It's
We're
harm
saying
reduction.
safer. It's
It's like wearing a condom. A condom is safer. It's not 100%, but it's safer.
Well, it's like wearing tire. The difference between tires that are 6 months old and tires that are completely bald. You know, one's probably going to kill you fairly quickly. The other one, you've got a much better chance of surviving.
I think a better analogy is a blooming seatbelt.
Well, yeah, true.
A seatbelt, it's harm reduction.
Yeah.
It's not good. When you put a seatbelt on, doesn't mean that if you have a crash, it's going to save you. It means that you've got a better chance of surviving.
Yeah. That's interesting. Jason's just put the WHO are backed by big tobacco companies and it's all about money. I don't think it's that much about tobacco companies anymore because they've got their fingers well and truly into vaping. I think it's more about the likes of, what's his face? Our billionaire friend.
Oh, your Blooms.
Yeah, Bloomberg. You know, I don't think they do see it as harm reduction. It doesn't suit their agenda or keeping their accounts in the black. Fair point, Irish, fair point. It's just blatant now. There's no subtlety about it. You know, this is an organisation that is supposed to be promoting healthcare for all. Not for the few, not for the agenda. You know, but
honestly, when I saw the pictures, I was gobsmacked. Absolutely gobsmacked. And it's like what I said to my wife, Jan. In all this, they keep on saying about the children. It's the aunties that are using children.
Yep.
And it seems that's their key thing, to use children. We don't use children to promote it. They use children to promote it. And let's face it, if you turn around to any kid and say, don't do that, what are they going to do?
Probably try it. Even the ones that have never thought about it. Yeah. I mean, you know, where do you stand on it, Keith?
I'm honestly, I'm speechless.
Get out answer number one.
That's the first time that I've seen those posters.
I've got a nasty feeling we're going to be seeing those posters a lot more.
Yeah.
It will be interesting to see if we see those posters inside NHS establishments, though, because it goes well and truly against what Public Health England are promoting. So,
oh yeah,
it's an intriguing one. There's a cracking name, The Naked Daydream. I do like that one. Vapes are specifically made to decrease the numbers of deaths caused by smoking. I don't see why everyone's saying, ooh, vape will kill, and all that makes no sense. 100%.
It doesn't make no sense.
Jenny said Key had the same response as I did. Stop sticking up for him. That was dead space.
Liz has turned around and said, Key is a man of many words.
I'm a little bit shy today. just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
There's three of us. What are you worried about?
Yeah, there's only us three. There's nobody else.
No, I love Gav's comment, PHE ignore WHO.
Yeah, that's true. Which I'm grateful for. I really am really grateful
Thank
for.
Goodness. You're not kidding.
I mean, me personally, it's got to the stage where I just don't trust them anymore. I mean, if they're coming out with crap like that, What else are they coming out with? I mean, when we're talking about COVID and things like that, and this information that they bring out with that, they're supposed to be a World Health Organization. They're supposed to have our backs. They're supposed to be a group that have got our backs, you know, looking after the general populace of the world, not just of a country, of the world. I mean, this is the organisation what we're talking about. They are supposed to be having our back. And when they're coming out with pure lies...
Well, look at the information that's coming out of New Zealand. You know, vaping there is taking up big time, and it's getting people off the cigs, which was an identified issue with the Maoris.
Yeah.
Especially Maori women who had a much higher smoking rate than the global average. You know, and they have embraced it, and it's stopping people from smoking.
Yeah. It's like what Gav says. They're looking after their own bank accounts.
Well, yeah. That's
not looking after us.
Who does? Right, moving on. I spotted this one, and this one tickled my fancy. FC Seoul, South Korean football club. Because of coronavirus, they've been having to play their games behind closed doors, but they felt it was possibly not quite the right thing to do. So they decided to fill some of the seats with mannequins. Unfortunately, there was a little bit of a hiccup with the supplier. FC Seoul have apologised for accidentally using sex dolls rather than normal mannequins to populate their stadium for Sunday's game at home to Gwangju. Some of the mannequins appeared a little more, how do we put it, curvy than they were expecting. And the supplier has apparently assured the club that the dolls were not sex products. We have confirmed the mannequins were made as if they were real, but it had nothing to do with adult products, insisted the club's statement. But the problem was we failed to make detailed checks, which is our fault without a doubt. In a statement posted on Instagram after the 1-0 win, the club said they were deeply sorry for what had happened. However, we'd like to clarify that while these mannequins have been made to look and feel like real humans, they are not for sexual use as confirmed by the manufacturer. The supplier claimed that their clothing mannequins, they double and triple check to make sure they're not for sexual use.
Gail's just put, I bet the whole lot were female.
They were. I've just got visions of Cream with some young chap walking around just copping a feel to make sure they're not for sexual use. Ironically, real fans were the ones who didn't realise something was wrong, bombarding FC Seoul's Instagram account as they watched the game on television. Just look at their breasts. They're 4 times bigger than those of normal mannequins, one supporter wrote. Another said it was obvious they were sex dolls, adding that it undermined FC Seoul's efforts to show games for all the family. Some of the dolls had been dressed in club kit, while other wore T-shirts with the logo of SoulOM, a sex toy seller. Right.
Jenny's just put the whole crowd in shock the whole time.
I might actually be able to do this. Hold on. You can't actually see the shocked expression because they're wearing masks. Let's see if I can get
masks this. On them.
I'll see if I can get the... There we are. Let's see if we can show that.
Yeah, you can see that.
Can you see that? So they've all got little masks on, so... There are some big old bumpers on some of these girls. I just love the way to say they failed to make detailed checks. The mind boggles. It really does. So, are they? 2 Knuckles, boss. We're going to have to get rid of them. So there we are. That's my favourite. Got to be my favourite story of the week. FC Soul. I salute you.
That was brilliant. That absolutely brilliant.
Well, what killed me was Gailey was quite upset, appeared quite upset there wasn't any blokes. Oh, how many got stolen? It's a damn good question,
Yeah.
Liz.
Thing is, though, they're going to reuse them.
Quick wash, you'll be fine, mate. Why brush and Dettol, yeah?
Why was that?
What kills me was the football so boring that the fans were actually fixating on the crowd? How the hell do you spot that the breasts are 4 times larger? You wouldn't get that on Sky Sport, would you?
Oh, Stevie.
How many players scored with the fans after the game?
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. I wonder if they've got the ones with the sort of attachments, you know, the buzzy bits. Instead of a Mexican wave, you could just have this roar of angry bees after each goal.
I remember watching Channel 5 a few years ago. And it was a serious, very, very serious documentary. And they were having these sex dolls that were lifelike and they actually could talk to you. Oh yeah, in Japan or China or wherever they're made, they're really, I mean, these cost thousands and thousands of pounds. Like, you're not talking, you know, pump up type girl. These are proper latex and everything, and they actually intelligent AI systems in them and everything.
Would you really purchase a sex toy that's likely to turn around and go, is that it? Hardly worth opening the box, was it, governor? No. Key, what's up? You look shocked, stunned, and possibly frozen.
He is. He's frozen.
Yeah. Either that or he's dead. I'm not sure.
Oh, he's back. He's back with us.
He's back. Close the mouth. After that news story, close the
You
mouth.
both sound like robots.
We sound like what? Did he say we sound like robots?
Or woolly-backs. Woolly-backs.
What's a woolly back?
He's accusing us of being from Hoylake.
Woolly-backs. I got that one clear.
What's woolly backs?
A woolly-back is a term that comes from the docks.
Okay.
Basically, the guys that worked on the docks normally all had leather jerkins. So when they were shifting sheep fleeces and things, yeah, it didn't stick to the clothing. The woolly-backs were the people that came in from the countryside, yeah, and just had normal waistcoats and that. So every time they shifted fleece, they used to get wool sticking to the back of the clothing, hence woolly-back.
Oh, see, this is what I love about this show. Education, education.
I only know because of Bo.
In other words, we're a plastic scouser.
While pumping away a Stephen Hawking style voice saying that ceiling needs painting. Oh, bless.
Oh.
He's gone to sleep now.
Someone please screenshot that one. Oh,
It's either that or he's just reached the vinegar stroke. I'm not sure which. Oh, and
he's back. Yay.
We did, Bo. We did. We were just explaining what woollyback was.
I've just been called a woollyback. I wanted to know what one meant. If I'd been told something.
The whole point in sex dolls is so they don't talk. If you're going to power it up, make it vibrate or thrust back. The Lord of Lewdness, the God of the Gutter, the Saviour of Sin is in. Sinner! Oh, bless him. Oh, Net's there as well. See, where was Nettie when I mentioned Phil and Grant earlier? You missed out there.
There you go.
He's more of wool.
What? I say.
Don't start trying to pretend you're posh now. Come on, Scally.
So, are we going to talk to Key and find a little bit more about him?
Yeah, as long as he don't go to sleep again.
So then, Key, how did you get into vaping?
Well, it all started about 5 years ago, when I started working with kids. I should probably say more the people than the kids. I started smoking, and then I don't know. I just went, no, let's try vaping instead.
So, what was your first device?
I tried to find it the other night. I can't remember. It was something along the lines of like a Smock Cooper, but I only had that for about a week. And then I sold that to my friends, and then I ended up buying a Alien kit, and I used that for probably about a year.
An alien.
And then I went, ooh.
You had an alien for a year.
Oh yeah, I had it for
Blimey heck, you did well.
a good 3 years.
3 years, and it still works.
Yeah.
Blimey
And then
heck, I'm impressed.
One mate, and 2 weeks later it was broke. Yeah,
So-
no, 3 years back when they were a solid make. Before they
When
went
was
down.
that? No, I'm
2016.
shocked and confused now. When was that?
Yeah, full metal build, none of this plastic malarkey.
And I've been told not to ask you about your twanger.
But what?
Your twanger. For some reason, I got told don't ask him about his twanger.
Twanger?
Whatever your twanger is.
Don't know.
So I've noticed that you've got a really good T-shirt on.
Oh yes. A little Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon.
Awesome. So what kind of music are you into?
More the rock, metal, heavier stuff. Been into that. Oh, good 10, 15 years.
Yeah, so what's in your stereo?
I have got a bit of everything. I've got all the old school stuff that goes back from like Pink Floyd. I've got bits of Alice Cooper. I think I've got a bit of Fleetwood Mac. Deep Purple.
Somebody starts bumping off rock stars. That sounds like you've just confessed. I've got bits of Alice Cooper.
They're just laying around on floor.
Look, here's his head.
I'm not showing you that. It's in the wardrobe. It's too far away.
So
Look,
which
I've
bit of
got
Stevie
a
Nicks did you keep?
finger here.
I can't tell you. I had to sign a legal document. When you come down to Liverpool, I'll show you.
Oh, bless you.
Oh, bless.
Well, there's definitely a road trip planned.
Yes, there definitely is. We're doing the Liverpool road trip once, obviously, we're allowed out.
Because there will be huggles aplenty.
By all accounts,
possibly
you've got all
biscuits.
the albums of Spice Girls called into Sainty.
For his bed.
Yeah, I didn't want to bring that up, but
So come on then. While we're talking about Spice Girls, what's your hidden one? What group do you really like, but you don't really want to tell anyone?
What's your guilty secret?
Yeah, what's your guilty pleasure?
oh god,
You're a big ABBA fan.
I'm not massive on the stuff, but I'll quite happily sit there and listen to it, and probably sing and dance along.
What's your guilty pleasure, Steve?
Barry White.
Barry White.
Barry
Let's
White
get
is
it
my guilty
on.
pleasure.
I don't think I've got a guilty pleasure.
You must have.
No, I'm quite happy. I'm quite proud to listen to all the music that I've got. I haven't got a hidden one that I don't tell everybody. Because I like that many different types of music styles anyway, so...
Apparently you're the biggest Shakira fan around.
Oh, yeah. Oof, waste that she moves them hips. Yeah, I am a fan. Just too right. I'm a hot-blooded male. Yeah, of course I'm a fan.
Let's just put, I bet he loves Bieber.
Okay, yeah, Justin Bieber. No, I'm not a big fan of Justin Bieber. Yeah.
Oh, if Festus says that's not guilt, that's just good. Good man. No, I'm a big fan of a bit of Barry.
No wrong with a bit of Barry.
Nothing built guilty about Barry White. Nope. Helping people get laid since 1970.
You're not saying it.
And there's a reason that I've got my Alexa rigged up with some of Barry White stuff.
Yeah, there you go. Your Alexa's going to start talking now.
Did.
Alexa, lights on.
It's already on.
Alexa, lights off.
Just while you've got Alexa on, just ask her for Earl Grey hot. Ask Alexa, say Earl Grey hot.
If you say it loud enough, it'll hear you.
Alexa,
There you
Earl
go.
Grey hot.
Try again.
No, I'll let you do it. It's easier.
What? L or L?
Earl Grey hot.
Alexa, Earl Grey hot. Why do I feel like I'm going to regret this?
Has not been programmed into the replication system.
Sorry.
Alexa, make it so.
I am Captain.
We did this. Key and I have been Zoom.
Stevie's just said we've just turned his Alexa on as well.
Key and I have been Zooming. The Sam's wrong. We've been chatting on Zoom previously. Jenny, Key, and I, we spent most of the night just torturing Alexa. It was awesome. And then Mama Sin showed up for the hourly check.
Oh, you've got to do it. I love Alexa.
I don't know what it is about Liverpool mums, but I've met Bose. I've met Keys. They're all mad. It's fab. Wonderful, wonderful people. Really are. Oh, so big shout out to the Liverpool mums out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Change the colour. No, I can't because he's turned it off. I
I know you're getting to...
I had him looking like a Bangkok hooker the other night.
Really?
Yes. Alexa, change the light red.
You laugh, but, you know, a dimly lit red light in a dark room and a bit of Barry White in the background doesn't half set the mood.
What, for the sailors? How much for a good old shag?
Oh, bless.
See, the Liverpool Doc's not just famous for woolly bats. Karen is a saint. She is. Bless. Blimey. So apparently we're setting everybody's Alexa off.
Rachel!
Surprised Alexa understands Scouse. I should be so lucky, Nettie.
See you later, Jackie.
Bless. Oh, man.
So you're a little rocker then, really?
Yeah. Deep down inside.
Deep down inside. Do you play? Do you play any music?
I do.
Yeah?
Played drums for... Oh, God. About 10, 11 years.
Yeah? You in any bands or anything like that?
No.
No? You're
No,
a closet drummer.
Oh, yeah.
He does lots of things in the closet.
Plenty of things in the closet.
Things that jig and whir and make strange noises at night.
There's things in there that would even make you blush, sir.
I doubt it. So come on, why you started drumming is an interesting story.
Yeah.
Are you happy with talking about that on camera, or?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
So, I started drumming when I was in year 7. No idea what year that was. Yeah, year 7. And I started drum lessons for the pure simple fact of, well, other than enjoying music, I used to get bullied somewhat quite bad in school. And that built up a lot of anger inside. I was a pretty quiet kid. I never used to go around picking fights or anything like that. So all used to just stay contained. And that was probably one of the best things for me, getting a drum kit. Best way to unleash the beast.
Get that frustration out as well.
Yeah, and create a bit of music at the same time.
The thing is, I've seen images of him around that age.
Dean, fist bump.
And he's got the most amazing girly long hair. Seriously, just this mop. So I've then got visions of him learning the drums, and I can see it starting from the gentle tap on the hi-hat to animal within about 2 weeks.
Right, hang on a second, folks.
What's up?
It's the hand of John. Thank you, sweetheart. And you get a puppet. You can say hello. Hello.
I've just seen the bumper.
I love the googly eyes. See what happens when lockdown. You're in lockdown. This is what happens.
901's happy now.
Yeah, 901. He wants to see your elbow.
My berry does. That's going a bit too much.
I know, isn't it? Eh? Is
What
he
did you
kinky
say?
or what? Eh?
Yeah,
Wants to see your elbow.
No fleshy bits. See you all. Bye.
Bye. Bye, Mr.
See you
Flibbles.
later, John.
See you later.
Rachel, Buggles.
Love you.
901's just put on dark.
Oh, dear God. Right, are we going to go for the main topic time?
I think we should.
Yeah, I've got a bumper for that as well. So our main topic tonight, or this afternoon really. Why did I say tonight? This afternoon.
You've
Yes,
confused
our
yourself
main
with the
topic-
intros.
Yeah, I know. I'm just completely lost today. Reviewing. It's a thing that I do. It's a little bit that Steve does. And Key wants to get into it. Now, I know there's a fair few reviewers already in chat there. So Key's got a fair few questions already pre-planned, ready. And we thought we'd join in and see what other people comments have got. So take it away, Key. Your first question.
I guess, how do you get started? How do you get started with reviewing?
That's quite a big, broad question. Do you want to narrow that down a little bit? In what way do you mean by getting started? Are you on about...
Motivation or technically the
kit or...
I clearly didn't plan these questions well enough.
No, I mean, if you're talking about motivation, there's pretty much two categories it falls into. And it seems to be there's three. One's the fame hunters. Yeah. There's the guys who think that if they start reviewing, tons of stuff's going to fall out the air and land in their lap. Or there's the people that want to help, be informative. And I would think, well, I know nearly all the reviewers that I know, they all fall into that third category.
See, me, I accidentally fell into reviewing. I didn't plan on actually to start reviewing. The way that it came about with me was I had a product made for me. It was the True Box. A friend of mine made it, Tony. And when I was at work, I had lorry drivers coming in and out. So I didn't have actual long enough time to actually show them the whole device and how it was made and all that good stuff. So I turned around and said I'd make a video, and it was just genuinely a jokey video of me reviewing it, and I obviously shared it, and that's how I started. So I think the basis of me carrying it on was that I'd done that review and I enjoyed doing it, and I thought, yeah, this is pretty cool, this. And then I did another video of another product that I had, and then after that one, somebody emailed me and asked me if I'd like to do a review on these juices, and that's how it progressed with me. So it's sort of like I carried on, and I enjoyed doing it because it was sort of like I thought I was helping people, you know, just generally talking, and that's how I wanted to start. So I suppose that's the only, and it's still basically the same reason why I do what I'm doing now and what I've been doing for the last 5 years. Is sort of like, hopefully that a little bit of information that I've given out is going to help somebody else. So that's my ethos of doing it. So what's your idea behind it? Why do you want to do it?
I guess it's well, the reason I want to do it is, again, like I said before, I can't be in this job, so you know, I'm not there to help people when they walk through the door. But if I can share a bit of the knowledge that I've got, and then yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
It's interesting, some of the answers we've been seeing in chat, because I mean, Bo's like, just go for it and record it on your phone. Jules said, personally, I think you need to have a personality, be slightly outgoing and not be camera shy. You know, it's there's an interesting range of thoughts on that one. But, you know, like Bo said, you don't need an expensive setup to start.
Oh, God, no, you don't. I mean, let's face it, the phones nowadays, you can do more on your phone nowadays than than anything. It's it's amazing. You can edit all on your phone. You can create your thumbnails and all that good stuff, all on your phone. It's very easy. You don't need an expensive setup to do anything like that.
Baby's just put a nice one. Baby steps. See if you're comfortable in front of the camera. Don't rush into it until you feel it's really for you. That's great advice.
I think the best advice I could give anybody wanting to start reviewing now. There are that many people reviewing out there. There are hundreds upon hundreds of people reviewing out there. So you're going to put yourself into a realm of a lot. So there's imagine you've got a big soup of reviewers. So the only advice that I could give you, from my point of view, is you need to bring something new.
Yeah.
You don't need to be following exactly. I mean, obviously you'll have your favourite reviewers. You can base some of your style on them reviewers, but obviously be true to yourself. But you need to bring something slightly different from everybody else. You've got to do something different, and that's how you will catch. It's like Flat Cap. The way that Flat Cap came on the scene, it was so like, blooming out, this guy is brilliant. His camera work was amazing. His graphics was amazing. It just brought in something different from what I was doing, what other people was doing. And it's your personality as well. You need to bring that out, and that's the only advice I could give you. Setup wise is very, very simple nowadays. I mean, you can use most box standard phone camera. You can download free software onto that from the app stores to get a really good professionally looking video. So it's more about your actual content than anything else.
Yeah.
Well, Gaz just said the complicated technical kit makes it more difficult to concentrate on what you're actually trying to do. Like trying to remember whether it's a 510 or an 810 drip tip. Yeah. That's some of the mistakes that you see on the newer channels. You know, the info you need gets glossed over sometimes.
Yeah.
You know. I mean,
for starters, you've got to enjoy doing it. You've got to have a laugh. You've got to have a giggle. Don't take it too seriously. That's definitely don't take yourself too serious. Honestly, whatever you do not do that. And enjoy it. Just get your camera, just get it out there. And your personality will shine through. Mm-hmm. And then you'll start your videos, and you'll look back on them, and you'll think, yeah, I could change that, I could do that, and ideas start coming through in your head of sort of like different ways of doing it, and you'll find your own comfort zone of how you want to do it.
Chris has just said, if you want his brutal opinion, don't do it. Fair point. 901 said, don't get a sidekick like BFG. Everybody needs a sidekick like BFG.
Oh, you gotta love a BFG.
Because a BFG is good for website building as well. I couldn't review, I'd be banned. This drip chip's so girthy, it gives the Y stretch marks, and it'll make Bogan seem like a family show. Guess who that came from?
I wonder who said that one. So what you planning on reviewing first then?
At the minute, I don't know.
Well, you were talking about 101 stuff, weren't you?
Yeah. As far as actually reviewing stuff, right now, I've got no idea. I've got an idea to start on sort of like vaping 101 sort of stuff. So as you probably know from working in a vape shop now, you get lots of people coming in and they'll have a problem with the mod. Let's say, I don't know, it's not firing. or it's not firing correctly, and it'll be something really, really simple you'll have sorted in about 5 seconds. But they've got no idea of what's happened to it. All they know is it was set at this. I pressed this button. That's me. If I can give people like that a little bit more information, so they don't then have to go out of the way, trek to the local vape shop to find out it was.
So
something
would you
simple.
say that you'd be more interested in doing more of a how-to guide than actual reviewing a product?
A bit of both. Yeah, a bit of both.
I mean, there's definitely a place for that because you don't see a lot of them these days. The how-to guide seems to be something that's falling out of favour. You know, if it's coming down to coiling a particular tank or wicking a particular tank, yeah, the info's there. More in depth, like Mark did with the clutch.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything that sort of went into the upkeep of the clutch. You know, and if you haven't seen that video, get yourself over to SoulOhm's channel and hit play. A thumbs up afterwards would be nice. This is why you have a sidekick like BF3. 901 says, too many unnice people like me out there in YouTube land. Wahaha.
Yeah, you really have got to have a thick skin.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, sometimes, I'm fortunate, I'm probably touch wood here. When you get comments, sometimes they can be brutal. And you've got to accept that. You've got to have a kind of a thick skin. So it is, you will do something, no matter how good you do a video and you think, yeah, that's banging, your mates think it's banging, and they all love it and everything, you will get one person that doesn't like it, they don't like how you look, or they don't like how you speak. So you've got to have that in the back of your mind, sort of like thinking, yeah, you've got to ignore that kind of stuff as well.
Listen, Gaz has just put up a cracking point there. Reviewing is more than just that. It's a hobby, a release, an opportunity for social interaction, be it good or bad.
Yeah,
I would
it
add
is.
to that. So, I mean, that's one thing. YouTube, if you think comments are going to start affecting your life in any way, shape, or form, don't even start. There are people out there who live on misery.
Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, totally. I mean, you have got to have a thick skin. Simple as that. Is one thing I would definitely say to anybody that's thinking, not doing just reviews, just actually going on YouTube. You have got to have a thick skin. Because it can be brutal.
Irish has just put, to be fair, Jenny's his sister, so his skin's probably bulletproof. EVC says, oh, and because you're friends with someone, expect the comments you aren't allowed friends, and you aren't allowed to like something someone doesn't, which is, you know, it happens.
Bo gets comments about his accent. He's got a lovely accent. I can't believe that. So what other questions you got, Key?
What was that?
What other questions you got?
Is it worth reviewing old kit that you enjoy using? So I've got a collection that is, I guess you could say it's out of date right now. So I've got things like the old iJoy Captain. Like that was brought out, what, 4 or 5 years ago?
Me personally,
Like
yes, I think old stuff should be reviewed. I don't think the age of the actual product is important.
Yeah.
As long as, obviously, the product that you are, if you're going to review it, people still can get hold of it. If it's out of stock and you can't get it, then it's sort of like it's more of a retro vape. But if you can still buy the product, then yes, definitely, because there's always going to be somebody that's on a budget and they will go to a vape shop, and a lot of vape shops do have older stock on the shelves. So yeah, I think it would totally. Bunny! Wuggles!
Bunny, darling, hello. Yeah, like Jules just said, people still buy old stuff. They do, and especially when you're a newer vapor and you're not actually aware that it's older stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, the Captain you can pick up for what, 20, 25 quid? That's going to appeal
I mean, we
to
was
people.
only talking on Thursday about old gear that we're still using.
Too right. I mean, just because it's the newest and greatest doesn't mean it's any good.
No.
Yeah.
There are, you know, the OG Goon. You know, we talked about the Equitas. The Equitas is what? Gordon Bennett, how old's that now?
What, the Equitas? That must be about 2 years old at least. Must be.
That's still one of my favourite RDAs and a go-to. You know,
And I still use that on a regular basis. I mean, my truck's 2 years old.
yeah. Well,
So, I mean, that's classed as old gear nowadays.
and it's good quality gear, you know. But for those on a budget and those that are starting,
I mean, me
Yeah,
personally,
definitely.
I would not restrict yourself on anything. I would go, if you've got a mod that you're using and you like it and you enjoy using it, share it. And that's the whole point, isn't it? It's so like you're sharing your passion for vaping to the masses. And it might be a mod because it's 2 years old, 3 years old. They might not even know that it exists.
Yeah.
And then you think, oh, blooming hell, I can get that. And it's, Billy bargain.
oh, you can't fault that.
Jay, yes, I know it is. It's still there. Jay's making me feel guilty. Jay gave me, well, he loaned me, should I say, the Vulcan mod, and I still haven't reviewed it. Still sat there.
You bad
I know.
man.
I am a bad man. Really mega bad man.
There was a comment in chat that I'm trying to find because it was an absolute corker. I think it was Daydream that said it. And I will find it because what he was basically saying was doing old stuff like the Captain. Great idea because people will always want to see what they can do with it. You know, they may come across it in the back of the cupboard and think, oh, I can remember bits, but I can't remember everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas if you're doing the latest and greatest, they're always going to go to the big boys. You know,
Yeah.
they're going to look for Deans, they're going to look for Vicks. You know, it's going to be difficult.
EVC's just put a good one. Older stuff is cheaper too, and people love a bargain.
Oh, you're not kidding. Always up for a billy.
We all are. I mean, let's face it. Times are tight now. I mean,
Getting
most
tighter.
and are getting tighter. Most people are on furlough, or if they are working, it's very restricted, and money is tight, and it's going to get tighter as the year goes on. I mean, obviously, once we come out of this coronavirus thing, I mean, we know that the world economy is going to be really bad. So we're all going to be on tight. So if you can sort of like show people sort of like a cheaper version of something that's a couple of years old, I think, yeah, brilliant.
Let's just put first time Devil's being called a big boy. Bruni! There are lots of products that come from small companies that aren't getting reviewed.
Yeah.
I'd say that was true. Lovely one from Jules here. If you want to do it, then do it. Just be yourself, be honest, don't do things because others have told you to. Just stay true.
Yeah.
Best thing.
Just be you. If you like a product and you want to, or if you don't like a product, if you've got a product that you think, blooming it, people shouldn't buy this, they need to know about this, he's got dodgy whatever, or the 510 keeps on spinning round or something like that, and that you've just got it and there's something wrong with it. You need to get that out. You need that information out there. It's not all about everything's good. It's about look, you need to look at this product because there's a problem with it.
Yeah.
And that's part of reviewing, and it's that getting that information out to other people.
Yeah.
Chris, sorry, Kate.
Oh, I was going to say, there's definitely mods. You've probably had exactly the same thing, and everyone in chat. There's mods that you've went, oh, I like the look of that. You've bought it, gone home, set it up, and there was a waste of 50, 60 quid.
Another thing that really is terrible if you go to Expo. Many time I've gone and had try this juice, and you thought, God, that's really nice. So you've bought a couple of bottles, and by the time you get it home and then you retry it, you think, what were I thinking? This is horrible. That's happened to me loads of times. So there's things like that. You might try a new juice. You think, I've gone to the vape shop, I'll try that one. And you might think, God, this is absolutely brilliant. Show it off.
Jen's being nice about you in chat here, Key. I don't want to scare you or anything, but I think anyone that's met him knows he has a personality. If he gets past the camera jitters, he's something there too. Chris pointed out the fact that there's lots of 200 watt box mods out there that were 70, 80 quid in the day. You can now pick them up for 20 quid. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Which is always good stuff. Somebody else pointed out Skimp Vapor as that corner of the review market. I can see him getting many more subs than most if he gets a break. It's a fair point. There are reviewers out there who concentrate on particular niches, and it's always something to think about. Yeah. But the 101, I always think they're a cracking idea. My Predator is still good. Unlike the Alien, the paint lasts pretty well. Rev says his third most watched video was a product from 2017 that he only reviewed this year.
There you
nice
go.
one. Key doesn't seem so shy in person, so he should be fine. What have you done to Liz? How dare you, sir?
It wasn't me, I promise.
You're not shy.
Oh, trust me, once you get to know me.
Nice because I'm being a supportive sister. I know he doesn't fade into a background in person. Could be the height, though. This is worth mentioning. Liverpool seems to grow exceptionally tall young men. There's about an inch between Key and Bo, and not horizontally, it's vertical.
I'm dreading meeting them all because I'm going to look like a bloody midget.
Gaz says it's not always the big stuff that gets the big views for the smaller reviewers. One of my most watched videos is me vaping VG on its own, the cheapest review I ever made.
There you go.
Oh, bless.
It's more about you and you enjoying yourself doing it.
This is it.
The products and all that lot are secondary. It's so like, as long as you're enjoying doing it, don't worry too much about the views, don't worry too much about the subscribers. Put it out for your enjoyment. As long as you're enjoying what you're doing. Don't put too much pressure on yourself, because I think a lot of reviewers do. They put pressure on themselves. It's so like they're looking at, they've uploaded a video and it's so like, oh, it's only had X amount of views. Oh, I'm not getting subscribers and things like that. Don't worry about all that lot. It really isn't. It's not the most important thing. It's you enjoying it, enjoying the process, because putting a video together, I mean, there's quite a few reviewers in chat now, and they will all tell you, to do a review, it takes a while. A 10-minute video will take you a lot longer than 10 minutes to put a review up. So just enjoy the process. Enjoy it. Enjoy. Be you. Make people have a laugh. Not take yourself so serious, and that's it. Just enjoy it. Don't matter if it's what you actually review, as long as it's so like you enjoy what you're doing, enjoy the process, enjoy the learning curve as well, because you will learn. You'll learn different techniques. From starting reviewing, I've learnt about how cameras work. I've learnt how microphones work. I've learnt how to edit. I've learnt how to make thumbnails. There's a lot more to it than just looking at a camera and speaking. There's a lot of stuff in the background that you do as a reviewer that you it's a learning curve all the time, and it's ace. I love it.
Sinner, there was no need for the George Michael comment. Annette says, get a pint down, Kieran. He's a hoot. Again, what have you been up to, young man? Reviewing's creative, like Bo's just said, creative process from start to finish. The other thing about reviewing is there is a fantastic community behind it. I've met some fabulous people through this.
It's
Absolutely.
the biggest reason why I still do it. I mean, I'm coming up to 5 years, and I'm not a big reviewer or anything like that. I've not got millions of subscribers or anything like that. I do it because I enjoy doing it, and the community and the amazing, absolutely amazing people I've met through the journey of being a reviewer on YouTube has been honestly unbelievable. I've got a family, and it's a mass family from not just in the UK, from around the world. I talk to people that I would have never talked to in a million years if it wasn't for this platform. And I honestly, I am so humble about that bit, and I'm quite passionate about it, the actual community side of it. And we're all together. And another thing that I love, we're all doing the same thing. We're all vaping, but we're all doing it differently. No one's doing the exact same thing, and I think that is brilliant. And you'll have an RDA, and you wick it and coil it one way, and somebody else will wick it and coil it a different way. And it's all like, I never thought about doing it like that. And it's all that all the time. And that's what I absolutely love. Really do. Yeah. Sorry, I got a bit passionate there.
Message from Michael Woodfield. He does enjoy it because I've seen him when he first started, and I've never seen someone learn about how to vape so well so quickly. And apparently you can't handle a pint. The In It for the Huggles t-shirt will be available soon. What we got? If you enjoy
I do
it,
love the hugs.
Oh, you ain't kidding. If you enjoy it, then no amount of hate or people putting you down should stop you doing it, to be honest. Well said, Daydream. Then you have the people you talk to because of this platform that you shouldn't have ever, Mark, like BFG, Cheers Irish, Kiss My Lies, It's Hugs you love really, Mark. He is very tactile.
I love my uncles. I do. I always have been passionate about it.
And you've got to remember, if a lady's 5'9", he's in for a hell of a hug.
I'm always in for a good hug. Oh, Bunny, I miss my huggles from you. I really do.
Oh, bless. See, I love this phrase sidekick.
You what, sorry?
I love this phrase sidekick that's appearing. That was the other one. That's the other one you get, which is if you're a wingman, you tend to get well, you're not a proper reviewer, are you? No.
You are. You do proper reviews. You do your written reviews. I love your written reviews.
Written reviews.
I tell you one thing. I will, admittedly, hats off to anybody that does a written review. Because I tried it once. And it must have took me about 3 days Because I type it all up and read it. Then no, I'm changing this bit. Then I re-change that bit. And then I'm changing this bit, and I'm too critical. Way too critical on my own work. When you're doing a video, it's sort of like what comes out your mouth comes out your mouth, and that's it. It's done. But when you actually written review, oh god, hats off to people that do that. Have you tried a written review, Key?
Written reviews?
Yeah.
I can't read or write.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jules asked whether we've put you off yet. In it for the huggles, slap it for the snuggles. I like that one. Oh, I think I found my next Expo t-shirt. Liz, you'll be getting royalties, love.
I think I'm going to make it. I'm going to make a in it for the Huggles t-shirt. I think that'd be good. That.
According to Iris, apparently Mark and BFG are kind of like Rodney and Dell, dressed as Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
Thank you, Stevie. Stevie Jones. Stevie BFG does a quality written review.
When you do, thing is though, Steve, when you do a review, you can hear you.
Yeah.
I know it sounds stupid, but it's true. You can actually hear you talking. And not many people can do that.
The problem is I can't get away with writing poison pen letters doing shit like that. We know who did this. Have him. Oh, bless.
So, Keith, any other questions?
Liquids.
Ooh.
So, reviewing liquids.
Mm-hmm.
If I was to pick a bottle off the shelf and start vaping it, and then try and tell you what is going on and what is tickling my taste buds, you will probably get the name of the bottle and go, yeah, it's good. And that's about it. I'm no good at picking flavors out of liquids.
The only advice I could give you for that comes with experience more than anything else. The more you do it, the more you'll understand a juice. But you've always got to remember, us three now could have the same bottle of juice, and Steve will find something that you don't notice. I'll find something that Steve and you won't notice. Juices are very, very subjective. Very subjective. So you can only go on your experience with any flavour. It doesn't matter. And obviously, if you're wanting to sort of like be like a wine connoisseur when it comes to vaping liquids, that's more experience. You actually train your tongue to notice the different nuances. One of the really good juice reviewers that I used to love was Adam, GBV. He could pick out some really dark, hidden notes of juices that I couldn't ever do. Now, when I used to do my juice reviews, I used to try, I said it the other night, me personally, I try and paint a picture, because it's very hard to explain to somebody how a juice tastes on camera. So I always try to paint a picture of something that they could relate to in their heads. So it reminded me of something from a sweet from a childhood or something like that, or it's something that's sort of like a juice that sort of like you can buy in the shop, just to give them that kind of image. And that's the way I used to do it. So it's more your experience of the flavour than anything else, so I wouldn't worry about that.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like Mark said, they are so subjective on flavours. Stevie's just said we don't all have the same sense of taste or smell.
No.
Now, there was an interesting one that was from Naked Daydream. What you're vaping on now? Go on. Just Describe it.
What, blurt out what I'm vaping on now?
Yeah. What are you vaping on now?
What are you getting off it?
I go from the one that I've noticed while it's been steeping. Tropical Thunder. What, about 2 days in? I was getting just mango. Pure mango. A little bit of grapefruit started creeping in.
Yeah.
And then the mango was like more of a back note. And then a couple of days after that, pineapple. So the mango and the pineapple were sort of balancing each other out, as well as mellowing the harshness of the grapefruit.
That's not a bad start, son.
There you go. What's wrong with that? That's a review.
See, I've just destroyed 250 mil of that in a week and a half, and I can vouch for every word he said.
That's only because I've noticed it changing.
And what does that tell you? That tells you you're an impatient bugger and you should have let it steep longer.
Did with one of them.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, you could do a review, right? Just off top of my head. Instead of doing a juice review, so like, that's the juice and straight away, why don't you do a juice review over a couple of days or over a couple of weeks? Record only a couple of minutes of your first initial findings, leave it for a couple of days, and then edit them together to make a more rounded review of the actual juice. Because obviously you just noticed at the beginning that it was just mango, then halfway through you was getting slight notes of pineapple, then later on it was more the pineapple. So you could record day 1, day 5, day 7, and then put them to edit them together to make one video.
Okay.
And Ron's just pointed out, I mean, flavours do change dependent on wattage. Not all liquids are stable at all wattages.
No.
Yeah.
You know, we've found that, haven't we, mate? Because I vape at a different wattage.
I mean, the way that a standard juice review is, so like I've got the bottle, I've not tried it before, and mainly most juice reviews are a first impression.
Yeah.
Yeah, they show you the bottle, look, this is the bottle, we'll have a knuckle test, give it a knuckle test, oh, I'm getting da-da-da-da, right, let's put it in whatever mod I'm using at the present moment, then you vape it, and then you describe it. Whereas if you, so like I've just said, if you want to do so like short bites, you could have it in an RDA one day, you could have it in a tank another day, and then put it back to your final video and just have small snippets and join them back together.
There's definitely some juices that are built for an RDA and others that are built for a tank. You know,
Oh yeah.
like the Doe Brothers, that lemon donut. Thus far, I've only tried it on a bottom airflow RDA. You know, I've got a couple of tanks. I might give it a bash in that, especially if I'm going to be banging it when I go to work. You know, so
It's just ideas of sort of like doing it sort of like different from everybody else. I mean, you could try it in an RDA, a pod, and a tank. Because I guarantee you that the juice that you're vaping on at the present moment, you will taste different elements of it in a tank, a pod, and an RDA. You just will. Because obviously you've got different heat settings as well. There's more to it. So you could sort of like do a slightly different way of doing it.
I love that. Explain it like music, how hard it hits, and later if the music juice gets softer or not, like we call something. Says or something. Rev says just read the description and put it into your own words. I like that one. Juice reviews are probably the best and cheapest way to gain experience in front of a camera. They're fairly simple, but give you a chance to work out your other aspects, editing, production, etc.
Totally agree with you. I think that's where most reviewers started, is on juices. It's where
Yeah.
I started anyway.
Well, McGumber says in Vic's early days, I think he set one of the UK standards of juice reviews. It's a pity he doesn't do them anymore, which is very true, to be honest.
Vic was really good at doing juice
Yeah.
reviews. He really was. If it was a sort of like a juice I was interested in, it would be Vic that I would go to first, straight away.
Yeah.
In the good old days, what was he using? I go L. Oh, those were the days.
I love this. For once, it's not me with the police in the background. Yes!
It's Liverpool. What do you expect?
So, like Jenny said, has anybody in chat got Key any questions? Or should I say, would you like to ask Key any questions?
Yes. Related questions, please. Nothing too random. Don't scare him.
Someone said, what's your telephone number?
Apparently, read Daydream's comments in Scouse. Sutton is something. I'm being told off.
No, you're just being taught the ways of the Scouse.
Ayla.
Flatcap's just asked you a question. Key, what the hell are you thinking?
I don't know.
Michael wanted to know, Key, can you remember your first mod?
No, I sold it to you. It should be a question I'm asking you. What was my first mod like?
I love Liz's juice reviews sort of ideas. Smooth like BFG or hits like a Liz.
And Irish wants to know,
Bless.
yes, I have a question. Can I get your official permission to marry your sister?
Irish, refer to Flatcap's question.
Stevie Porter wants to
Stevie's-
know, what's your favourite setup? And he's insistent because he's mentioned that 3 times.
Yeah. Oh God. At the minute, it's definitely my Dovpo and my Drop Dead. I've got a set of dual core captains, which I made myself. Running 120 watts with the Curiously Cola.
So
I
you make
must
your own
say-
coils, do you?
I've just started.
You've just started. See,
To say-
that would be a brilliant video.
To say he's just started, coil porn. Honestly, they are some very tight little coils indeed.
I mean, the
There you
ones
are.
that I did send you the photo of took me a good 8 or 9 attempts in about 200 foot of wire.
Doesn't matter, mate. You got
Boom,
there.
ah. Have you seen them ones from Twisted Messes, the God Oils? They're quite interesting. You ought to have a look at them, but it takes him like an hour to make a pair because he's so like he's sanding them down and all that lot. And
I'm sorry for that.
what?
One from Annette. Key, do you ever match your mods to your underwear? And more importantly, Nettie, do you? So come on, Key. Do you ever match your...
Well, I don't know. It's a bit awkward. I haven't got rainbow coloured underwear yet.
Yeah, and I bet you haven't got a black lace mod either, but... Liz says, how annoying is Jenny really?
To be honest, not that annoying. I think I'm more the annoying one.
That is the most intriguing answer I've ever seen. Net says that Jenny only asking because I do it or my hair. Well, I'm not going any further than that. I'll never look at you holding a... Irish says, Annette, I'll never look at you holding a mod the same again. I love a bit of matchy. And Daydream says, don't lie because she's watching, Key.
I know she's watching. I haven't got a lock on my door yet, so I've got to be nice.
Jenny says she matches hers with her hair.
Yeah, at the minute she's, blue hair, rocking blue Caliban.
Can't fault her. Are you a matchy person? On a serious note, are you a matchy person? You know when you've got like a mech, it's got to be a black mech with a black mod, and it's got to be
The whole reason I got the grey topside to match with the grey drop dead.
Flat Caps asked you a question. What
That's
does
a
Key
cool
dislike about reviewers?
Come on.
At the minute, I feel like we're all going to be in the same boat because it's been going on a little bit too long and it's gone a little bit too far. But the banter, so to speak, that's done my nothing. And it's something that it's unnecessary.
I totally agree with you. That's why we do no drama on this channel.
Yeah.
Jenny says, be careful. Oh, dear Lord. You better start kowtowing, Key. You on your knees and start bowing, dude. He's in.
He's in.
He's in.
He's in. So does that mean he's just done his what's up? He's just finished recording, and that means he must be editing it now, or he's rendering it.
I love that.
Oh, you've turned into a robot again.
Have I?
No, we're all right.
No, you've frozen some. he's gone all unnecessary because Vic's in.
Oh, bless you, Vic. You won't just walk up. Oh, you're all right, matey.
I love this. So, Flat Cap asked a question, and Irish put probably their Flat Cap's gas. So the reply to which was borrows Vic's middle finger. Good lad, right there, Irish. You like a small one, Flatty? Key and Vic had a fun experience fitting a thing into a tight hole. Hold on. So you've won over Jules. You've obviously made an impression on Liz. What the hell did you do to Mr. Mullen?
Yes. Come on, what you done? We broke him now. Come on, what have you done to Mr. Mullen?
I think it was what was it? His new Doctor Who mug, trying to fit it into a polystyrene box, and it didn't fit in.
Oh God, that's a while back.
That is a while back.
Can't have two big ones in the same room. Would you rather fight a horse-sized duck or a duck-sized horse?
Really?
Horse-sized duck.
Horse-sized duck. Irish says obviously keys.
Pancakes.
You what? Dude?
Just stock up on plenty of pancakes. Feed the nation.
Lots of cucumber strips.
Yeah.
Irish reckons that you've obviously been on the casting couch.
No comment.
Annette says, I want to hear this. Hurry up, Kate. And Vic says, yes, the Pertwee mug.
Yes. The Pertwee mug.
Liz painting a mental image that will go with me to the grave. Key fed naked Vic cake. Well, I suppose, I mean, in health and safety terms, it was a damn sight safer feeding him cake than a steak bake, but come on.
And Vic's been in Second Life he'd been up all night until 6 a.m. rebuilding a house. How's your TARDIS coming on, Vic? I know you were building a TARDIS at one point. Or am I so out of date?
And this is the other thing. Zoom chats. Where the time goes, I don't know.
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh, God, yeah.
Is it me or my sleeping pattern's terrible? Really bad at the moment. It's so like, oh, I'm so like going to bed. I'm tired. I go to bed, but so like 2 hours later, I'm wide awake.
Yeah. I got into bed, must have been 12:30 last night, and I was still awake at 6 a.m. watching The Mechanic.
Hold on, which version?
All of them.
All of them.
I was watching
all
Roger
ones I could
Waters,
find on Amazon
Us and
Prime.
Them, last night. That was absolutely brilliant concert, that.
Oh, the Floyd.
Yeah, Roger Waters, Us and Them.
Yeah. Now, worth mentioning, if you have Amazon Prime and you like the Choir Boys, there is a documentary it's a concert, 35 years on. Worth a look. The other one that I noticed was A Fish Called Wanda. Will be coming off Amazon Prime soon. So if you fancy watching that before it disappears, worth having a look.
Have you watched the Current Wars
No.
with Cumberbatch?
Cumberbatch. No, I've not seen that.
Unusual film. Obviously, it's about the wattage wars,
Yeah.
and it was filmed really weirdly. Worth watch. Really weirdly, yeah.
Another one, if you like a bit of drama, Hunters, which is basically Nazi hunters in America, set in the 70s. I've watched 2 episodes. Within the first 10 minutes, I was hooked. I have never seen a series start like that. Absolutely mind-blowing.
Yeah, I've seen the adverts for it.
It just
Is
drags
it
you
supposed
in.
to be supposed to be based in 70s, isn't it?
Yeah. And by God, does it drag you in? It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Now, it's not De Niro. It's, what's his face? Devil's Advocate.
Oh, yeah.
Played the devil.
I can't think of his name.
What's he called?
I know what you're on about.
He plays the sort of main Nazi hunter. By God, what a performance. Absolutely brilliant. Can't stop sleeping, never been up before 10 a.m. these days. I wish. Apparently the hand of Jan keeps you up at night.
Big fist bump to Flat Cap. He's just put in, love you all. Good luck, Kieran. Message me anytime if you need some bad advice. Bye all. Kiss, 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 kiss. Fist
See
bump.
you later, dude. Al Pacino.
Al
That's
Pacino,
it.
yeah.
Honestly, if you're looking for a sort of drama with a slight twist to it, watch it. Absolutely brilliant. God bless.
So, Key, what are you watching recently? Anything decent that we should be...
I'm going back and watching all the older stuff, like stuff brought out 2009, 2011. Last week I went on a massive Marvel binge and watched all the Marvel movies in chronological order.
And Stevie's watching Pornhub. Not you, Stevie. Mr. Dilligaff.
I was going to say, I wasn't. Honest, Mum.
I'll tell you another thing that I watched yesterday was Spirit in the Forest. Depeche Mode's. They brought it out in the cinemas last year, and I finally got a chance to watch it. Unusual film. Anton Corbijn, he produced it like normal, and it was if you've ever seen the Depeche Mode 101, where it was sort of like based on the fans, this was more like a documentary about specific fans. It was weird how they did it. It wasn't quite as good as 101, but was an interesting film. If you like
Apparently-
Depeche Mode.
Vic's been watching the new Avengers, Joanna Lumley.
Oh,
I
Joanna
say.
Lumley.
Purdy. The Last Kingdom on Netflix is an amazing series. We've just finished Peaky Blinders and Brooklyn 99. Just started watching Gangs of London. Heard
Yeah,
good things about.
I've been tempted to watch that.
Apparently, really good.
Mm.
But it's Sunday. We've got to have some TV and film, haven't we?
There's another one that I keep on seeing adverts for, and it's two cops. It's British, two cops, but they died and they've come back.
Oh, that's coming out on Sky.
I keep on seeing adverts for it, and it's sort of like, piques me interest.
Mark, what's his face? He played the devil in Ashes to Ashes.
Okay.
Yeah, the demon character that was up against Gene Hunt in Ashes to Ashes. It's the same actor that played him. That's in this new series. The idea, because one of the bits is, does that mean they can't get hurt? And then he tases himself.
Yeah,
So it
that's
looks
right,
like there's
yeah.
a fair comedy twist to it.
The Blues Boys? Is that what it's called?
Ah,
Jules is driving hubby crazy by playing Minecraft. and watching Hawaii 5-0.
now which one? The remake or the original? Because the original's got the better theme tune.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, unless is it still called? Is it called Blue Boys? Same guy who's in White Lines on Netflix, isn't it? I'll soon tell you.
Yeah, it looked quite an interesting TV show, that. And there's another one, the one with the girl. There's a plane or a crash or a plane crash or something, and all of a sudden she turns up.
Daniel Mays, that's the one. That's the actor. It is the gentleman from White Lines. There's another one on Netflix which is Upload, where the concept is that instead of dying, you can be uploaded to a computer. And it's basically about the way this guy deals with being part of the computer, but also the psychologist that ends up falling for him. And that looks interesting.
What was that film? There was a
concept.
film like that, though, wasn't it? Where you could upload yourself to another body. And if you...
Free Jackers.
Yeah. No, not that one. It was so like, if you'd been naughty, you ended up in an old person's body.
Oh, that was the TV series. It's on that's on Netflix. Oh God Almighty, what's it called? Hold on. Because they had the implants in the back of the neck.
Yeah.
If you wanted to kill somebody, you had to smash the implant.
Falling in love with a computer sounds like Vic.
Now.
Oh, what were they called?
I'm just looking now. I'm going to have to search for Edgar Allan Poe AI because I know that's
Altered Carbon.
it.
There you go. Thank you, Irish.
I've just found it now by using the Edgar Allan Poe AI. Yeah, Altered Carbon. The first series of that is awesome. The second series went off the boil a bit,
Yeah.
but the first one definitely recommended.
Well, we've come up to the hour, kidder.
Already,
Yep, it's 4:00 exactly.
I say.
That's 2 hours gone rather quickly.
I'm just going to mention Jenny has actually said this is the longest she's seen you be quiet.
Got nothing to say to that.
Deja Vu is a sick film. You haven't seen it.
Well, that Altered Carbon, if you're averse to a bit of bare bum and booby, don't watch it.
There's no wrong with a bit of bare bum and booby.
There is. There is. When
Well,
you're
there is on
gnawing
this show. Yeah, there
When
is
you
on this
gnaw it-
show. You don't want that on this show.
No,
No.
no. And trying to get the teeth marks out of a leather armchair is not easy.
See you later,
Best is always
Jules.
Star
Big
Trek.
love.
See you later, Jules.
Right, so we're going to wrap this one up, kiddo.
I think we ought to. For everybody that's joined us today in chat, thank you so much. Thank you for your interaction and your comments.
Yes, it's been lovely.
It's been. I hope Key's had some of his questions answered.
Oh, yes.
But there's been a real diverse spread of sort of thoughts, etc. So I really enjoyed that.
So, Key, are you going to say your goodbyes?
Yeah. Well, thank you for having me on. It's been a blast. And chat, I love you guys. You're far too nice. Yeah, it's been awesome being on with you.
Been a pleasure, kiddo.
So do you think you're going to do it?
Oh yeah. I'm going to do it. If haters be hating, then they be hating.
Fair enough. Well, thank you for giving us the idea for the In It for the Snuggles t-shirt. I like that one.
I'm going to make one now. I'm going to make one up.
We've got to do it.
In for the snuggles.
Mark, you going to sign us out, dude?
Am I going to sign us out? I thought you were going to say your trials first.
Well, I was just going to, like I said, thank you to chat. Key, thank you for joining us this afternoon. It was, when you sort of started asking the questions, it just seemed to make sense to have it on the show because, I mean, obviously, we do get some of the reviewers in. And it was, as I said, it was great to see such a wide spread of opinions on stuff.
Oh yeah.
It was even better seeing, Dean, Chris, and Vicky, because they were the voices of experience,
yes.
as well as young Mark.
Young Mark.
Young Mark.
Young Mark. Right, I'm going to wrap this one. Key, I wish you the uttermost best of luck. Enjoy it. And that's the biggest thing I can put to you. Just enjoy the journey that you're going to end up having. And it's, just enjoy it. And that's what you want to be thinking about more than anything else. Don't worry about tech. Don't worry about what you're reviewing. Just enjoy the process. And that's it. So thank you so much for being on the show. Steve, as always, big love and cuddles to you. Chat, you've been absolutely awesome as always. Spanners, thank you for looking after chat. Don't forget, on Thursday we have another special guest. We do, yes. I am so looking forward to this gentleman coming on the show. Mr. Stevie Dillygaff Porter will be our special guest on Thursday. We've finally, after all this time, I managed to get him on the show, so I cannot wait. So catch us on 7 p.m. on the Ohm service live. So from myself, my good self, Steve, and our wonderful special guest, Key. Bye! You're supposed to wave now. Wave! Hopefully get the outro out. Yes, we've got the right one.
Make sure you get